Hey everybody, this is Siddharth and I welcome you all to the video where I would be sharing you all some my trading plan and my picks for the upcoming week. So for this week, I have 10 stocks in my watch list. I would be watching first of all KPID Technologies. Well, the stock has formed a good base and the volumes have gone tighter. The range has gotten tighter. I would look to buy on the breakout of the recent pivot wherein the stock would also come above the 21 moving average, which would actually show the strength. And looking at the relative strength, the stock is very strong as compared to Nifty. The second pick is Sharda Crop. The stock has been very strong, and in the recent downtrend of the market, the stock has not been affected much. When we have seen almost 100% return in couple of days, so seems like the institutions are very interested to buy this counter. So on the tightness of the range on the right side of the chart and on the breakout of this recent pivot, we can buy this. uh, so the prior reason would be the tightness of the range and the volatility contraction. Now the third is Tinplate. Tinplate has actually broken out of this base, but the breakout is not that convincing. So what I expect is I expect a shakeout wherein again I would look forward to a tighter range and a strong and a good base with declining volumes. And on the breakout of the recent pivot of the base, I would look to buy this. Next is Titan. Titan has been forming a great base and the relative strength is also very good. What I want is I want a shakeout because the stock has actually broke out the pivot. The stock has actually broke out this pivot. What I want is a shakeout wherein I need some consolidation, some tightness, and then when it breaks out, I would look to buy with very small risk. Next is Usha Martin. This stock has been very strong and least affected in the recent bear market, and it has actually broken out of its base, and with some consolidation and the tightness and the with some consolidation with the declining volumes, I would look for a pivot breakout to buy this. So what the best scenario would be if the stock comes right here with the volumes declining and then breaks the recent pivot, I would look to buy. Next is RHI Magnesita. The stock has been forming very good bases. It has formed several bases earlier in the past, and now again, if it comes down to 21 moving average with tightness in the range and less volumes, declining volumes, I would look to buy this counter on the breakout of the recent pivot. This is Philatex India. Philatex India has also formed great bases and it has gotten tighter here. Now, the ideal scenario to buy this counter is on the breakout of this pivot with a good volume, and then you're good to go with this. Next is GHCL. The stock has actually broken out of its base, but what I would like is I want some contraction in volumes with the consolidation in the price coming back to its recent pivot, and with that I would look to buy this counter if the range gets smaller and tighter with less volumes. Next is Pushkar Chemicals. This stock has been very attractive because of its base, long base, and this is the pivot. This is the pivot, and what I want is I want some consolidation right here, with the declining volumes, and with the breakout I would like to buy this. So the last stock is Apple India. Apple India has been forming a great base, and it actually broke out of this pivot earlier, but has came back. And what I feel is this whole move, is a shakeout to take out the weak hands, and I would surely add this stock into my portfolio if this stock forms up a good base over here and then breaks out with good volumes. So that's it, guys. This was my plan for the next week. I have 10 stocks in my watch list. I would look to buy each of them if they form good bases. At max I would like to have only 4 to 5 positions open, because that's the risk I can take, and I would look to add affle in my investment portfolio, provided it forms a good tight range with a decent breakout with good volumes. Thank you.